Hey guys, this is the first time you see me probably on the how to style side. I normally share my videos on the education side. Um, I normally do a whole bunch of unboxings and sometimes do different readings and different things on spiritual aspects and whatnot. My main video here today is about BoxyCharm, and the reason why I wanted to do this video is to update people on overall spending their money. BoxyCharm is a monthly subscription for makeup, beauty supplies, overall healthcare, hair, beauty, etc. They have 3 different boxes that you can get overall, and I had been getting it for almost 3 years. Um, Overall, I thought I was having a good correspondence with BoxyCharm, and for the first year, it seemed to be okay. Going on my second year, it got worse. Customer service, every time I dealt with them, was the most worthless customer service correspondence I have ever had. This is going to be the first part. Customer service was the worst. They either had the most unprofessional customer service ever, they did not know half the time what they were talking about. They would argue with you point blank. The manager, Joe, he needs to step in and pay attention to the customer service and what is going on with the customers, because clearly his customer service staff does not know what they're talking about. Half the time, they are literally treating the customers like shit. And this is my channel. I'm not, I didn't put the demonetization on my channel just yet because, I'm 38, going to be 39. I should not have to worry about being demonetized just yet. So, and plus, no children have no business being on my channel. If they want to be here, then their parents should be fully aware. Anywho, let alone the prices that I pay for my boxes, they should be paying attention. Now, this is where I'm talking about customer care, okay? Really? Let me turn off the volume on my cell phone right now because I do not want to get hit up for volume for my screen sounds that I have. Okay. Now, you get 3 boxes. You pay $25 for your regular box, you pay $35 for your premium, and you pay like $44 to $45 for your luxe. Now, when you reach out to customer service for anything, they should be paying attention to your customer. You fill out a customization when you first get into BoxyCharm. Now, you should, for one, if you're going to have a company and you fill out a customization for each customer, correct me if I'm wrong. If you're going to have this big company, you should have enough of staff to pay attention to the customization for every customer, because that's why we fill out a customization chart so that our boxes are customized specifically for what we want in our boxes. I hardly have no teeth. I'm not saying this to get made fun of. Like I said in my content thing, I'm not doing this for drama. I'm not doing this to get bullied on. My last box, they sent me teeth whitener. I was actually supposed to get a swell bottle. I was guaranteed a swell bottle. I've been a customer for 3 years. I was guaranteed a swell bottle. Now, if you're going to guarantee customers something, they should get that. I do not care what the excuse is. You're not supposed to run out of these products. If you're going to have so much, the customers that's been there the longest, I don't really care even who's there the longest. Everybody should get what they're guaranteed. If they're guaranteed a product, they should get that. This is my next problem: guaranteed customizations. I have had tons of guaranteed customizations that I have never received. I was supposed to get a Zubia. Zubia is from Germany. I've had to reach out with the company that I've lost one pallet. Another pallet that's just supposedly being shipped out that's not going to get here till September. I said, screw it, because the company's not going to refund me the money. I went ahead and bought it off eBay. I got 3 pallets. So I got the pallet I finally wanted because, of course, BoxyCharm didn't come through. The company didn't come through. Who came to rescue me? eBay. A company that I'm paying almost $100 to per month cannot follow my customizations, cannot follow my guaranteed. And then they argued with me. I've had, I don't know how many people. And then their charms. You don't get very few charms. Okay, I like the other things that they have. I hate their charm room. Their charm room needs to be blown up on the BoxyCharm. It's the most worthless thing. And then you still have to spend money. Like if you lose this is another thing. There's so many things wrong. There's so many errors. If Joe really knew what was going on. Here, let me turn down my TV because I'm actually watching Sleep Doctor, or Doctor Sleep. Even though I own the movie, I'm watching it for like the 50th, 100th time. Okay. Either they put my dry shampoo that I ordered, that I paid my own money for from them. Either my stupid mailman that was a substitute that day put my dry shampoo in somebody else's mailbox and they thought it was cute to keep my mail. Or the mailman that was a substitute that day thought it was cute of, oh, let me go ahead and keep this BoxyCharm because no one's going to notice. They didn't ask me if I wanted it. They don't give you options of, do you want it in your charm room? Do you want it in our other areas that we have? Because they have other areas that they should give you either money towards it or the points. I don't want the charm room. I want the other areas where they have better things at. Because the charm room, they don't have good quality. They don't have very few things in there. And then you still have to pay more money towards it. And it's not just shipping and handling. You still have to put money towards stuff. Like say if I have over 100, 200, 300 charm points, it doesn't really amount to nothing. So I still have to pay money even though I've already paid for a product that was full price. I still have to turn around and give them more money. I'm getting scammed. So customers are getting scammed, even though they're thinking, "Oh, I'm getting fully, reimbursed, and I can go get another product." You're turning around and still giving them more money. So they're going to the bank like, "Hey ho, I just ripped this dumb hoe off. Hey ho." It's not fair to the customer. It's not fair to the consumer, and it's ridiculous. As much money as I pay these people, they should get my order right. They should get my customization right. As much as they screwed up, they owe me, I don't know how many products right now that they should be sending me like 3 to 4 free boxes right now of how much they screwed up, but they're not going to do it. I told them, are you going to send me my swell bottle? It's been 3 to 4 days and I still haven't received the email. I told them, not only does my mom have a full mouth of dentures, they sent her teeth whitening. She has stuff for her dentures. She can't use a teeth whitening on her dentures because it'll kind of, like the chemical in the teeth whitener will kind of go against the stuff that she has on her dentures. So we both receive things that we can't really use, even though supposedly it's like an $80 product. They could have put another eyeshadow palette in our swell bottles. She's supposed to get a pillowcase set that she didn't even get. So me and her both unsubscribed from BoxyCharm. And this is not only us that did it. They lost I don't know how many customers this month and last month just because of, I mean, my ears are burning because my blood pressure is going up just thinking about how much money I've lost from them screwing up from my boxes and their customer service representatives arguing with me. They don't give you phone numbers so you can reach out and try to call and talk to a manager and try to figure out, hey, can you replace this? Can you send me something in replace of this? Because this is not what I was supposed to get. I haven't used this. It's still brand new. Can I send it back to you? I haven't swatched it. I haven't done nothing with it. Because this is not nowhere near my customization, they won't work with you. Oh, we'll give you charm points. Oh, I'm sorry. We have you read our policy? They on purposely rip you off, and it's like, what is the whole customization for? What is You're not even. They're slowly downgrading to the grade of Ipsy. Ipsy is like the most worthless makeup monthly charm monthly subscription you could probably ever get. I used to be an Ipsy. And the whole thing, the reason why I thought Ipsy was cool, because I used to like getting the little bags because the bags were actually, I still have the bags. That was the whole thing. Because I used to like, my main one is I looked forward to getting the Halloween bags because they were cute. That was about it. And I still follow some of the people that were Ipsy faces, um, that I think are pretty cool still. Um, but BoxyCharm is slowly getting suckier. I mean, yes, they do have banging products. I give it that. But it makes you wonder that they get all these big sliced down, these huge discounts. It's like, is this stuff like maybe, maybe expired stuff supposedly? Because you can't tell if it's expired because it could come in a package just saying, it expires in 24 months, it expires in 12 months, but it doesn't give you, when it was actually made. Because all these products that they send us, it just tells us 12 months to 24 months. That's probably why the products are so cheap because they don't have expiration dates. They're just sending it to BoxyCharm and sending it to us because it's products that they couldn't sell by a certain time, and they are sending it to BoxyCharm for markdown, and they're sending it to us like, here, send it to the customers. And I bet you anything that's probably what it is. That's why people, oh, we're getting great deals. No, we're getting expired shit. And I bet you anything it's probably what it is. Now, makeup, like, people might flip out. I'll wear expired foundation. It hasn't really fucked up my face. And I know that sounds pretty bad, me cussing. I cuss like a sailor, but it doesn't mean I'm unintelligent, and it doesn't mean nothing negative. Get over it. We're adults here. Come on. But I've worn expired foundation. It hasn't broke me out. It hasn't done nothing bad to my face. People need to quit panicking. It's just a way to get you to spend more money. It ain't going to kill you. I've worn expired eyeshadow. It hasn't bothered me. I've worn expired face powder. I've worn expired, concealer. I mean, I've worn, and the only thing that, I wouldn't push too far is like too much on like the wrinkle stuff, because I've actually thrown out some of my fine wrinkles, creams, formulas, stuff like that, because that stuff, because of certain chemicals and compounds, due to the God knows what kind of chemicals that they put in there. That stuff I would say throw away because all that stuff starts breaking down eventually, and it gets very probably acidity, and God knows what it could do to your skin. I do use a lot of my stuff like that. Like, I love using that stuff. And even though people are like, well, what are you going to do now since you're not doing BoxyCharm? Believe it or not, a lot of the stuff that they send you, I went and bought a lot of it like myself, and it's not that expensive. CVS, you can chill. I'll talk to you in a minute. Medication, you gotta love it. Bunch of druggies. We're got allergies and hyperactivity and OCD and DDDs and but anyway, places like that, they're really not that expensive. And honestly, I would rather pay a couple extra bucks than have a corporation take advantage of me that's not paying attention to my customization, having worthless customer service, at people that are arguing with me, that are not paying attention to me, that are not taking care of the needs that I want to have done. Because if you're paying money out for something that you're not getting what you're asking for, then you guys need to pay attention to it yourself and not have someone taking advantage of you, because that's not fair to you. I mean, because like people right now are bitching about like Jeffree Star drama and all. His makeup is bomb. I have like tons of his makeup, and his makeup is fabulous. Who really cares about what's going on in his life? Who really cares about all this shit? You know, people make mistakes. Shut the hell up and enjoy the makeup and get out of people's lives. Me, I'm bitching about what's actually happening at BoxyCharm. I'm actually getting taken advantage of as a customer. Jeffree Star, when he sends me stuff, I get my shit. If something's going on in his company, he will get online and tell you, hey guys, there's something going on in my company. We had a slowdown. I'm not happy with, we've had issues going on. I'm not happy the way my powders are getting pressed. I'm not happy the way my lipsticks are happening. He's a proper businessman. And I think that's why a lot of people are getting pissed, because he knows what he's doing in his company. And a lot of these other people, they mess up and they know they've messed up, and they're getting highly irritated because he is a huge entrepreneur and he knows what he's doing out there because he has clout. He's actually studied the business. He actually takes good care of his customers. He'll reach out to you. He'll talk to you. He'll treat you good. And plus, I've known the man since MySpace. I haven't got to talk to him since then. But you know what? He's a good businessman. BoxyCharm, it is the most worthless business experience I have ever had. I have been in management for over 20 something years. I have never treated my customers the way these people treat their customers. They will sit there and totally deflate you, talk down to you, sit there and make you feel like you're ignorant, like you don't, like me, like I don't understand how business works. And I've been a manager. And that's one reason why I wanted to start my whole YouTube channel and do different things. That's why I'm reading tarot cards. I mean, I do various different things on my YouTube channel. And I treat people good. I've had my own issues here on YouTube. I've been suckered into drama my first year here. And I haven't even been here a year, but like my first few months I got suckered into drama because, you know, just like other people, I got into drama and I shouldn't have. But I've learned, just like every adult, you have to learn. This company has not learned, and they've been around for a long time. And instead of Joe getting his business in line and being like, no, look, I am losing people, and him sitting here, oh, we're getting so many customers, we're so sold out, we're doing this, we're doing this. And then instead of him coming online during Black Lives Matter, Pride, COVID, all this other stuff, and saying, hey, we're slowing down packaging, it's going to take a little time. You know, we're gonna mail out 100 boxes a week. We're gonna mail out 150 boxes per week, because we want to make sure your boxes get to you in the right conditions. We want to make sure every customer gets everything in their customizations. They didn't do nothing. They didn't announce nothing. They didn't put nothing out there, because I've been watching it. I followed every BoxyCharm video that they've had on Instagram. I follow Joe. I follow Glam by Suzanne. I follow God knows how many guru places on YouTube dealing with BoxyCharm. I haven't heard or seen nothing. And it's really sad. You know, me, I have been protesting. I have been standing up for Black Lives. I have been donating. I have been trying to, get as much videos out there for people that have been put in prison and jail for protesting for Black Lives, and trying to stand up and trying to get the voices heard for Black Lives Matter. I have been standing up for Pride Month. And because, you know, I still, like I tell people, I, for one, was on bisexual terms myself, and I'm not against it. I have, family that was gay. I'm an LGBT advocate myself, and I have friends that are gay. I have family that is gay. I have family members that are black. I have mixed family. Um, I have a Latino family. I, for one, am Cherokee Blackfoot. I also have Irish, Scottish, and Dutch. So there's a lot of things that I advocate for, and I still manage to sit here and do stuff. There's no excuse for no business to sit here and allow certain things to happen and be ambiguous and just blind to it. And he can sit here and do this. He's busy just going out partying and having a good time and just, letting his people do whatever, while his customers are sitting here like still paying for it, just going into it, just, falling into the gap, falling into the trap, falling into the, oh, I'm getting all this name brand makeup and it's so affordable and I'm so Gucci and I'm so fabulous. Don't fall for the trap, y'all. Yeah, you're getting name brand makeup and yeah, you're getting nice things and everything else, but sometimes it's not worth it. You can actually, if you save up your coin, there are so many places. There's Cecil, there's Kalarin, there's PayPal. They offer so many different payment plans that if you go to Sephora, Ulta, they offer payment plans. So if you get so much stuff, they break it down for you. Like today, um, I got the little tattoo pins and I got the hourglass stick foundation. All I gotta do is break it down into 3 payments of 20 something dollars for 4 payments. No big deal. $80. Break it down into 4 payments. 20 something dollars. And that's all you have to do. You can do that at Killstar. You could do that at Sephora. I do believe you can do it at Ulta. You could do it at Beauty Bay. Um, a lot of businesses are doing it now, so you don't have to worry about going to places like BoxyCharm to get name brand stuff anymore. You can actually go to nice places, and it's kind of like layaway, and they send it to you, and you can actually be using it and putting payments on it. Just don't screw up, because you screw up, you won't ever get to do it. And another one is Afterpay. I get my CBD with it. I get my makeup with it. I get some of my cool clothes with it. I get some of my magical stuff with it. I get my tarot cards with it. Um, there's so many cool stuff you can get with all these different payment, systems. All you got to do is look through all the places you go through and see if they offer those payment plans. And a lot of places do offer it. So you don't have to go to places like BoxyCharm, because honestly, it's really not worth it, because they really do not pay attention to your customizations. I mean, I don't know how many times I've got sent the wrong color. I was guaranteed the Hourglass, didn't get it. I was guaranteed the Fenty, didn't get it. I was guaranteed the Becca, didn't get it. There's so many things I was guaranteed, did not receive it. Like I said, I was guaranteed over hundreds of dollars worth of stuff that I did not receive. I was trying to get to Joe and let him know what was going on. Nothing. So I got ripped off hundreds of dollars worth of products that I've never received. Like I said, even my swell bottle. And I'm not going to get it. Like right now, let me see. I have some emails. Well, no, that's my video, my alarm system. Being in Texas, you can't be too safe. Well, you can't. Well, you have to be safe, but it's crazy out here, especially with the coronavirus and COVID, because it's still bad out here. I mean, our cases out here are still rising, so where they tell you not to wear a mask, you guys need to fight to wear a mask, because they tell you it's dangerous to wear them. No, if you get the right type of material and wear them, it's good for you to wear them. I don't care what they say, y'all need to wear them. Other things that I will be reviewing will be like The occult box I will be reviewing. What is it? Loot Crate. I'll get Loot Crate in August because it's every 2 months I'll get Loot Crate. Um, Spooky Box Club. Because, like, me getting rid of BoxyCharm, I'll be able to get other boxes because it'll be worth it better for me. It'll be more stuff, more better suited to me. I'm still keeping my Witch's Moon, my Witch Casket, things that are, more to me. And if I want makeup, I'll buy makeup. I don't have to, like I said, if I really want makeup, there's places that I can do like my layaway plan and I can get it. I got crap loads of makeup. Yeah, BoxyCharm helped me get it, but a lot of it I've got from eBay, Sephora, Ulta, Beauty Bay. And I'm trying to make it to where it's also informative for you guys too. Jeffree Star, he also has payment plans too. I do believe he does Afterpay and Kalarin. I'm not sure what other ones he does. I know Beauty Bay has some of his makeup, and they have Kalarin and I think Sezzle. It's Sezzle. And they have a lot of his makeup at Beauty Bay. So if you can't find some of his makeup at his place, you can find it at Beauty Bay. And I'm not going to be a hater. I still love Jeffree Star. I don't give a crap what anybody says. They can sit here and talk crap all day, every day. I'm going to make another video concerning Jeffree. So it's whatever. That's my little ghetto-ness. And I'm not trying to be. But anyway. Makeup's actually supposed to be fun, and it's supposed to be something that you do to relax, to enhance your beauty, to bring out your inner light, and just to make you feel good. It's not supposed to make you feel drab. It's not supposed to bring you down. It's not supposed to be all this drama, all this hate, all this ugh. And lately, even in the beauty world, that's all I've been seeing is just all this bitterness. And even in BoxyCharm, it's the same thing. And it's not supposed to be that way. And it's like, seriously, these people are getting just so hateful, and they really need to look at themselves. Even like, seriously, what Tati did. Girl, I know you're hurting, but you're just as bad as everybody else talking shit. You really need to think about yourself, because honestly, you're putting blame instead of, forgiving and doing the whole inner light thing. Forgiveness is key. Forgiveness is golden. Everybody just needs to sit back and stop with this whole receipts thing. Me, what I'm doing, this is business. Someone is taking money from me. Someone is not following through with the guarantee. So what I'm doing, this is not tea. This is not drama. This is me warning other people that might go to this business and try to have another business correlation with this place. I'm warning other people so they don't have to go through what I'm going through. This hate and animosity towards all these other people, this crap needs to stop. This he said, she said bullshit. Honestly, the message that I want to send to Jeffree, fuck your receipts, honey. Fuck coming out with this drama. Sit back and be like, you know what? I'm not seriously going to do this. This ain't worth my health. This ain't worth my heart. This ain't worth the blood pressure. This ain't worth a stroke. And everybody don't know why he had, the receipts. I'm going to put it to you like this for everybody to sit back and think about, even though I did this for BoxyCharm. And I want everybody to digest this. Jeffree Star had, and I know this is all BoxyCharm, but I wanted to put this out here for everyone just to think about the whole thing, why he had James Charles receipts and all this. He had James Charles merchandise in his warehouse. And when he found out different things about James, people don't understand maybe the reason why he had different things is maybe because he didn't want allegations put against him, as maybe he was a co-partner, because maybe they might put him two and two with Jeffrey, Jeffrey and James, because maybe, people do a lot of that kind of thing. Like, what's the word I'm looking for? Uh, shit. Because it's a word that they use with my nephew. Because it's like someone's committing a murder and you're there, but you didn't do it, but they consider you a part of it. And I know what the word is. It's on the tip of my tongue. And that's probably why he has it, because he doesn't want to be considerate. But the thing is, people don't understand. Jeffrey is very much feminine. He's very girly, and a lot of girly girls, they like to, gossip. Okay, Jeffrey, yeah, he did gossip, but it might have been to save his butt, because he didn't want to have bad things coming back on him. And people need to stop and think about that. Instead of, spreading hate and spreading drama and having all these false allegations and all these rumors and all this he said, she said, blah, 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 blah. Everybody needs to back the hell off and just really shut up. And I'm not defending him. I'm telling everybody to shut the hell up and just quit. Because the thing is, the beauty community, it's not beauty anymore. It's an ugly community. People might look at me, oh, you're fat, you're nasty, you're gnarly. Why are you here talking about beauty? I see myself beautiful. I don't care how y'all see me. I see me as who I am. I don't need you to tell me who I am, what I am, how I look. I see myself as who I am. And I see other people for how they are. You can sit here and tell anybody who they are. Like the song, if you can judge a man by the color of their skin, you're a better man than I am. Me, I don't judge people like that, because I've learned it's wrong. The reason why I'm here talking about Boxy, it's not that I'm judging them based on color, based on beauty, based on their looks. I'm judging them based on business, because they took advantage of me. And, when they tell me, hey, we're going to send you this, we're going to do this, you pay this amount of money, and da 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 da. And it's like we have a contract. I'm like Satan in this. You sign me your soul, and I give you this amount of stuff, and you try to wing your way out of giving me your soul. Oh, there's hell to pay. And it's not that I'm being evil. It's like anybody. If I sell you something and I don't give you your merchandise, you're going to want your money back. You're going to want something in place of what I sold you, and you didn't get it. And it's not fair. That's what I'm trying to make people understand. Money, it shouldn't really be thought about. Agreed. It's greed, But I'm trying to be here to tell people of how to watch their backs. Yeah, it's nothing big. It's just makeup. It's beauty products. It's nothing major. But other people can use that money for food, for clothes, for some, necessities, like getting glasses, getting their teeth fixed, which I'm going to start working on. I'm going to get my kids' stuff done, which I've been working. I'm getting my kids' stuff done, but I'm going to get more stuff done for them. But I know other people put stuff off. They neglect getting stuff for their family to buy beauty products, which is ridiculous. I mean, I've seen people be so dirt poor just to get something from Fenty, to get something from Milan, to get something from, Lancome, or get something, all this name brand stuff. And it's really ridiculous. And I'm sitting here like, why? Me, I'm not going to, I would have all my bills paid, have food in the house, different things like that. Then it's like, okay, then I can have my free parking money. That's how it always was. That's how my grandfather always told me, because my grandmother, Lord knows, female, never spent her money correctly. She would always go out, buy a whole bunch of things she didn't need, and then turn around and gripe that the bills were never paid. And my mom would have to turn around, pay all the bills, because she would go and buy tons of dresses that she didn't need, and then complain about a whole bunch of other stuff. And it was really ridiculous. And I'm like, okay. So it's just little things that I'm trying to help people out with. So that's all I'm trying to share with you guys is be careful of what you buy into because it could be very poisonous, it could be very toxic, it could be very crazy. And yeah, I got some nice stuff from BoxyCharm. I'm not gonna lie. I do like some of the palettes I got from them. I got some really good, nice beauty products from them. So um they did, send out some cool stuff in the first year, but that's pretty much it. So I'm just giving some people a heads up on that. But as far as anything else, it does go downhill. I've seen tons of other people on Instagram that were very unhappy, that were where I was even commenting that they were not, you know, it took them almost a month to get me my boxes, and I normally get my boxes at the second week of the month from BoxyCharm. It was ridiculous. That's another thing. Shipping. That's why I made the whole comment too about, coming out and making an announcement about holding back on shipment and different things and such. So I hope this video was very informative. You guys can check out different products. Like I said, there's different places you could do layaway plans. There, like I said, there is Afterpay, there's Cecil, there's Kalarin. PayPal does different places that you can do different payments with them. They have credit. Um, Sephora, I know, has a credit card if you have decent credit. Um, you can start slow and build it up. Uh, just something, people are really heavy into makeup. Buy one palette at a time. Save up your money for it. You, like I said, you don't have to go to these places. And I know it seems like you're getting a really good deal from it. But like I said, they could be sending you expired stuff and making you feel like you're getting a good deal when you're not, because we don't know how really expired the stuff is, even if it is expired. That's just my suspicions, my, like Rich Lux says, my allegations, my conspiracy theory. But yeah, that's just about it. I just wanted to get on here and explain that and just put that out there because, I try to help people out as much as I can. And I just only seen people getting taken advantage of because there's so many people that take advantage of the people out in the world as is today. We don't need much more of it. It's ridiculous. So just be careful out there, guys, and watch your back because there's a lot of it out there. And just be safe. Remember, like I always say, wear your mask, sanitize. I don't give a flying flip what they say. Um, Everybody in Oklahoma has tested positive for the coronavirus. That they did that freaking rally for Obama. No, I love Obama. What am I talking about? For Trump, everybody tested positive, and they even tested 100 more people that came out positive for the coronavirus that wasn't wearing a mask and COVID. So wear your mask, people. It's proving that not wearing your mask is not the best thing, and it's unsafe. So the longer that they neglect this, the worse that it's going to get for us. And if it keeps going on, we're going to hit a million before November. I guarantee it. We're going to hit a million probably before September. A million deaths. So just think about that. It's a scary thing. I mean, you could probably check the numbers of coronavirus, COVID deaths, and it's scarier than anything. That right there is reality compared to this. You know what I mean? So that's more scary reality. That's what I'm more worried about than this. I just wanted to put this here to warn people about as a heads up. So y'all be safe and just keep your heads up. And like I said, just be leery. And if they start screwing you over, if you are a BoxyCharm customer, if I was you, I would just go ahead and cancel my subscriptions because that's exactly what I did. It wasn't worth it. And they lost me, and I was going on my 3 years as a BoxyCharm client. So they lost me as 3 years for what they did. So you guys be safe. Wash your hands. Don't be stanky. Hand sanitize. Wear your mask. I know the distancing is working. Try to quarantine yourself as much as possible. Don't go out if it's not necessary. If it's necessary, then go out. But if you don't need to go out, don't. Don't be partying. It's not worth it. And go to doctor's appointments if it's necessary. And like I said, stay indoors as much as possible. I'm working out at home as much as I can. People often wonder why I'm so heavy. Um, I broke one ankle taking care of my grandmother. I started putting on weight then. And then year before last, I broke my other ankle and dislocated the shoulder. So, yeah, it put a lot of weight on me, plus the depression and anxiety and hormone treatment that I'm on. It does put a lot of weight on you. And then I also have a lot of what they call, what's the word? Uh, it's a certain word that women, we have a certain chemical when we have depression and a lot of different things going on. We produce a lot of a certain chemical in our body and it puts a lot of weight on us. But I've actually have been skinnier than this. Um, if people are subscribed to my Instagram, I have put pictures up because I used to model. This is the heaviest I've been since I've been pregnant. I'm normally at 160, so I'm normally not this big. It's actually due to the bones being broke. I also have osteo in my back. I'm literally trying to get back to my weight. And like I tell people, this is actually hard. It's depressing. It's sad for me. I don't like feeling like this. So, yeah, it sucks. With a capital S and a UCKS. Sucks. So when people sit there and make fun of you and shit, and they're sitting there like, well, why aren't you doing nothing about it? Motherfucker, I am. Okay. I have a treadmill bike. I have the exercising ropes. Um, I played football half my life. I've actually done different type of karate. And believe me, when I say it's depressing, and I'm on 3 different type of depression medications, yeah, and CBD and everything else, they don't know. Believe me, it's a lot for somebody. It's a lot, and I'm trying because, let alone getting sleep apnea and everything. And I'm not trying to do a pity party. I'm trying to explain because when a lot of people sit there and judge you and they don't understand your story, your truth, and they don't know what's going on in your world, they're just looking on the outside, not understanding what's going on in the inside. They don't understand. And on top of having the PTSD and tons of other crap going on, yeah, there's a lot of crap that's happened that I don't really explain that I've had to go through. So it's put a lot of pressure on me and stuff that my mom's went through, that it's put a lot of crap that I've grown up at the age of 12 to be an adult pretty much. And the last 8 years of my life was pretty much pure hell. My life was hell anyway, but the last 8 years was the worst, I would say. So it's getting better now from the 4 years up. My family and me are kind of repairing ourselves from the damage that had been done. But there was a lot of shit that had went on with my family. All my family that's in my home now suffers from PTSD and a lot of anxiety and crap that we had to get gone through. We had death threats and it wasn't good. So when I tell people to be understanding and not be assholes and not to judge, you really don't need to, because you don't understand people's story. You don't know what they've been through. And a lot of people, I understand, lie to get pity. I don't need your pity. I'm not asking for your sympathy. I'm just asking respect. You respect me, I respect you. It's a two-way street, and that's all I'm asking for. I'm not sitting here asking for you to cry for me and give me a rose and all this other crap. I'm asking, just give me respect. Don't sit here, mistreat me, treat me like I'm trash and all this other crap. I'm not asking for that. You know what I mean? Because I haven't treated anybody like that. So I'm literally the type that I would offer anybody the shirt off my back and try to help them until they stab me in the back, and then I'm done. Because I've been hurt a lot, because I'm very helpful. And any of my close friends can tell you that is the type of person I am. And a lot of people that I did deem as friends had stabbed me in the back. So that is why I have a very tough exterior at times, because of people I did trust that had hurt me. So I know this has turned into something else, but I did want to explain some things to my viewers at times, because I had a past experience a few months ago with a person that had said some very cruel things to me, and I have been getting some weird phone calls. So I'm wondering if it was that individual, because they did have my cell phone number. Um, but I did want to explain some things and clarify some things, even though I know that some people, once they have their mind set and they have a certain belief in their mind, they're not going to change who they are, their beliefs, because if they're in this trolling mindset, that's what they're going to do. And like I've always said, I'm one person. Yeah, I've always tried to start a revolution, but I can start a torch, but it's up to other people to put a torch behind me and follow me and try to follow the truth that I'm trying to ignite. But, there's other people that are following that we all have almost the same truth and, the same ideals. But I'm not going to have someone trying to extinguish who I am. And I'm not going to sit here and beat myself up because I don't look a certain way that someone thinks I should look, or I don't talk a certain way someone thinks I should talk, or I don't do something someone thinks I should do, because you know what? I am the way the goddess and the gods, or goddesses and gods, made me to be. And if you don't like it, you take it up with them. I'm pretty sure they'll break you off a little something something and show you what's up, because they felt I needed to be this way, and I'm working on who I am. And I'm pretty sure you have some imperfections of your own that you need to work on, so don't judge me. I love my imperfections, and I admit that I have flaws, and I love my flaws. And I love everybody for their flaws, and I accept them for their flaws as well, because we're perfect, imperfect. And I understand that. And I don't expect anybody to be perfect, because I know that's not going to happen. I don't expect everybody to be a beanpole. I see that as unhealthy. I see that as unsavory. I see that as sick. Someone being that skinny is nasty. Yeah, I'm unhealthy right now. I want to drop at least about 100 pounds. Yes, maybe about 125. I know that. I don't need somebody that's not a doctor without a PhD or a shaman or a medicine man telling me or a medicine woman telling me. I don't need somebody that's going to come here trolling me, telling me what I need to do. I know what I need to do, honey. You sit back. I understand what I need to do. I'm working on it. I appreciate it. If you're coming from a good place of care rather than a place of evil and a dictation of a dick, then okay, I appreciate it and thank you. But if you're coming from a place to be rude, nasty, and taunting, you can stick that taunt up your butt and walk your way from my channel. I didn't ask for it. Because I'm not going to your channel and sitting there saying ugly, nasty, rude things to you. And I say that in all kindness because everybody needs to understand the world needs to get back to a kinder way. I don't understand why people feel the need that they need to walk around and be a bag of dicks. Yeah, I have my dickish ways at times, but I'm trying not to be that way. Only reason why I be a dick at times is when people are dickish to me. I know people are gonna laugh. She said she's a dick. Yeah, I could be a dick. I could be a cunty dick. I know that sounds bad. And believe me, I could be downright evil. My best friends can tell you, my bestest best friend can tell you, I could be downright evil. But I've changed because I believe that I don't need to be because you know what? I'm being like the man that's in the White House right now. And I'm not going to be that way because I am embracing a way that needs to get buried. I embrace that act if only need be pushed. I believe that we need to embrace a more peaceful way. And like this business BoxyCharm, I think that they need to be put out of business. Because honestly, how they're treating their customers is not right. They're taking advantage of their customers. They lie to their customers. They're fraudulent. And they're stealing their customers' money, to be honest, because they're sitting there promising you that they're going to, customize your box based on what you asked for. And I know I'm hyperactive. So deal with what I'm doing. I'm sorry. This is how my mind operates. And why I'm big, I do not know because my mind and my body work the same way. I am ADHD and ADD. I am very hyper. But I feel that the way this company operates, they need to be shut down because of exactly how that they treat their customers is exactly how the world is treating everybody else inappropriately. And a lot of businesses need like that to be shut down. We do not need con artists to be out in the world anymore. Like if Jeffree Star had a bigger conglomerate, like if he had more makeup, like if he had like foundations, if he had mascara, um, shit. I want him to have a bigger line than what he has, man. I'd probably buy everything from Jeffree. I'd be like, fuck everything. I'll buy everything from him. I know that sounds crazy. I'd buy his perfume. I mean, God, if he came out with every different note of perfume, fuck. He'd probably make some banging ass perfume. And I could give this man ideas. I could actually probably be a half business owner with Jeffree if the motherfucker would reach back out to me like he used to on MySpace. I have so many ideas. He has no idea. I am so creative. People have no idea what's in my brain. I am very creative, being hyperactive, and my brain is just brainstorming constantly. I'm a writer. That's why my Patreon is where it is. I'm working on my books. And this is why I tell people creative juices. Keep working at it. BoxyCharm had a good idea when they first started, but the idea has fizzled. They had lost where they were going, and now they've gone crappy. Where now they are bringing in the crap that they're bringing in and what they're doing to the customers, like the mask that they had sent me last month, and I think it was my premium box. When I was sitting there telling the guy my masks were falling apart, he's like, "Can you send me a picture?" I'm like, "What do you want me to do? Put the mask on my face and click a picture of it?" I'm like, "Are you kidding me?" He thought I was talking about the box. I'm like, "How stupid are your customer service people? Are you kidding me?" I was gonna end the video, but I went so sideways. This is the mind of a hyperactive person that's off of their I've been off my medication for years, thanks to my mom's ex. Uh, but it's okay. I'm not mad at my mom. I've no reason to be mad at her. Anyway, um, I want all y'all to think about what I said because everything I said on here is good advice for people. They need to mow it over. They need to digest it and let it just sink in. Because if someone would have told me this, I would have really sat back and thought about it and would have been like, you know what? I'm leaving BoxyCharm because they're absolutely right. Because they've lied to me in messages. They haven't sent me anything that I've asked for in my customizations. They screwed me over in my boxes. I have lost out in my money. Everything they promised to send me out in boxes and, everything else they haven't sent me. The gurus that are reviewing the boxes are constantly getting everything that they request. It's just like, how is that fair? It's like, do I have to send something to be an affiliate and be sponsored just to get the shit that I'm actually promised? To get y'all business? Is that what I need to do? Do I have to kiss your ass to get my box correct? That's bad. No tea, no shame. I have seen Glam by Suzanne get everything she requested pretty much. I have seen Manny MUA get everything he asked for. I love Rich Lux. I ain't talking shit about Rich because I watch him all the time. He's pretty much gotten everything he asked for. I do not watch Laura Lee no more because that girl's more drama than anything. I quit watching her. Gabriel Zamora, I watch him on occasion, but when he gets too drama, I stop. Um, I don't know who else reviews BoxyCharm other than those ones. Um, Other than the BoxyCharm people that always get what they request that are on the BoxyCharm PR list, that are the BoxyCharm co-eds, and it pisses me off. And it's like the people that spend big coin, they get everything. Like the ones that probably spend like $1,000 or more when they open up like the BoxyCharm. I forgot what they call it, and that's the one where I wanted my money to go for when I lose my stuff. Um, I probably bet the people that spend the most money in those areas, they get everything they request. And I think it's messed up. You either have to spend a lot of money or you have to literally be an affiliate. And I feel that's messed up. And Joe needs to get aware of that because it's like, I'm not going to get refunded any of the stuff I lost out on. I'm not going to get any of the stuff that I actually lost out on. I'm not going to get my slow bottle. I'm not going to get any of the makeup that I lost out on. The charms that I have are going to sit there and waste out because there's nothing in the charm room that I actually want. So I got screwed out of probably at least 300 to 400 bucks. That right there is God knows how much groceries. That right there, I could buy a good bit of outfits for my kids. I could actually go get my son's glasses done, take him to the dentist, take my youngest son to the dentist. It's ridiculous. Ridiculous. I can actually take probably both of them to the dentist, take myself to the dentist. I could probably get my dentures done with that amount of money and still have coin left. That pisses me off. And they're sitting here just like, oh, we're sorry. We can't fix it. Oh, we're sorry. We can't do nothing about that. Bitch. Bitch. You can't do nothing about that. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of cheese. That's something that could be done that I could have back in my pocket that I could be using for something else that you literally screwed me on. And I'm trying to explain this to them, and it's literally like they have rocks for brains. So, yeah, I'm going to leave that right there with you for y'all to literally think about because this is like starting from last year to this year. It's like literally stopped receiving as of this month. I'm not actually getting this month's. I was supposed to get the monthly box and the premium box, and I canceled it. And it was actually supposed to be some pretty good shit. I was like, no, fuck it. Because they have not responded to me about my swell bottle. And I'm like, you know what? Screw it. I was like, I'm not playing with y'all. I'm not playing with y'all. I was like, if y'all can't send me my correct stuff, what am I going to sit here? Y'all ain't going to probably send me the correct stuff in my base box or my premium box. I'm probably going to get something else, probably half broken. My box even came like totally like, it looked like Taz literally got a hold of my box out in Tasmania and literally like he was trying to beat the shit out of it. And then half of my stuff inside of it, like my makeup brushes inside the box, it looked like a cat. Not even a cat. It looked like they had tore it open, like they were going to take some of my makeup brushes out of it. And that's not the first time that's happened. I told them about it, I don't know how many times, and I'm sitting here like, are you kidding me? And I've sent pictures, haven't heard nothing back. It's been 2 weeks about that email, haven't heard shit back. So it goes to show you just how bad it is, and Joe is just letting the customer service go that bad. So it's just something for y'all to digest and be careful about and be leery. Like I said, it's just beauty products. It's not something that's necessity. I know it's fun, especially if they do get the COVID and coronavirus down and everything does go back to normal. I know that women out in the beauty industry and some of the guys out in the beauty industry, they do like looking good going out to work. So there's a lot of places that I did tell you about, kind of like, you could put stuff kind of like on layaway, but you get your products ASAP. You could do that better than BoxyCharm, and you can get stuff that's a lot better priced. So, and it's good stuff, and it's high quality, and it's possibly not out of date. So I do hope you guys enjoyed it. Give me a thumbs up, share me, and hit the notification bell if you want to see when I upload next. And yeah, normally, like I said, I put this in my videos in education. I did it here in styling and everything, so people would see it more, since it's more in styling, so they would see the BoxyCharm, because I wanted more people to be aware of what's going on. So I will see y'all in the next one. Y'all be blessed. Love you guys.